Very good morning, class 12. So let's start this fresh week with the chapter which we have already started from the book Vistas, that is Advanced Rise in O level, written by Colin Dexter. Yes. So a thrill kind of a chapter, this story we are having. So we have discussed that how Evans he tried to manipulate the police authorities, the prison authorities, basically, if I would say, and how successfully he ran away from that place by injuring that McClary. So he injured Reverend McClary and he ran away. So how McClary tried to help the governor while giving him few clues which he have found in the question paper, and even governor, as he knew something about German language, he read and he tried to understand. And then Carter came in between. He took the injured McClary to the hospital, and in between he informed that he had seen somewhere Evans. They tried to catch him, but they lost. So we are on page number 85. So it says here, so Governor and Carter, they were on calls. So Governor asked the question from the Carter. By the way, Carter, I hope you managed to get McClary to the hospital all right. Yes, he is in the Radcliffe now. Really groggy he was when he got to the examination offices and they rang for the ambulance from there. Now he said that Carter informed that yes, I have admitted this injured McClary to the Radcliffe Hospital, and he informed that how weak he was when he reached the examination office and how ambulance came there and took him to the hospital there. The governor, so after that, when he informed him that he was admitted to the Radcliffe Hospital, after a few minutes, governor made a call there to that hospital. The governor rang the Radcliffe a few minutes later and asked for the accident department. McClary, you says, yes, he's a person. So he informed that yes, he's a person. I don't think there is anyone. Yes, there is. You will find one of your ambulances picked him up from Elsfield way about. So that hospital department, accident department said there is no one with the name of McClary admitted to our hospital. And governor said that yes, there is a person in your hospital. You're one of the ambulance only went to the Elsfield way and picked him up from there. Oh, dad. Yes, we sent an ambulance all right. But when we got there, the fellow had gone. No one seemed to be know where he was. Just vanished, not a sign. So that accident department informed that yes, one of our ambulance went there, but when that ambulance reached, there was no one, there was no sign of anyone. But that governor was no longer listening, and the truth seemed to hit him with an almost physical impact somewhere in the back of his neck. So governor, when he heard this thing on his phone, he was so shocked that it seemed to him that somebody has physically attacked him on the back of his neck. That what exactly happening here? A quarter of an hour later, so after 45 minutes later, they found the original McClary, original Reverend S. McClary, at his own place. He was securely bound and gagged. He was there since 8:15 a.m. when two men had called Anne. So that original McClary was at his own place. Someone has made him not to allowed to go out. So imagine the one who came to the prison, that McClary, he was not the original one. He was someone who was with the, we can say, on the Evans side only, because original was at his own place. Inquiries in Newbury throughout the afternoon produced nothing. Nothing at all. And by tea time, everyone in the prison knew what had happened. So everyone knew about it. It had not been Evans impersonating. Impersonating means to imitate, to mimic some actually. McClary who had walked out. It had been Evans impersonating McClary who had stayed in. So when governor calculated, as it's written, that yeah. So throughout the afternoon, they calculated and everything happened. They came to know the person. They were thinking that McClary was injured inside, and Evans, he took the get up of McClary and he went out, right? But now it came out the one who was inside. He was the one who has taken the get up of McClary, and that person was Evans O'Lean. Now I'm repeating it again. Earlier it thought that McClary, Evans had injured McClary and McClary was inside and Evans ran away. But in reality what happened, the one who was inside, that injured man, he was not even the fake fake McClary. He was the original Evans sitting in the prison in the injured condition while impersonating that McClary was sitting. Everyone got to know about it. Now, on the other side, the fish and chips were delicious, and after a gentle stroll round the center of Chipping Norton, Evans decided to return to the hotel and have an early night. A smart new hat concealed the wreckage of his closely cropped hair, and he kept it on as he walked up the reception desk of the Golden Lion. It would take a good while for his hair to regain its former glories. But what the hell did that matter? He was out again, wasn't he? A bit of bad luck that when Jackson had pinched his scissors, for it had meant a long and tricky operation with his long razor blade the previous night. But he had his good luck too. Just think, if Jackson had made him take his bobble hat off, phew. That really had been a close call. Still, old Jackson wasn't such a bad fellow. Now, on the other side, Evans, who basically that injured person was inside, Carter took him out, but he was not admitted to Radcliffe Hospital. So originally once he was at the Golden Lion Hotel at the Chirping Norton with a cut hair, with a new hat and everything, and he said thanks. He was saying to himself that Jackson was the only one who made him cut his chopped hair. And with this hat, he covered up and he was able to move out from that situation. So this is the part of the story here, that how he went. He had a chopped hair, the scissor and all. With the hat he covered, no one was able to identify him, and he ran away from that place. So till here, try to understand it. So next we will do it in the next class. Thank you and God bless you all.